Measuring instrument. We use a lot of measuring instrument, especially the tape line here. This is our best friend, the tape line. Okay, tape line. All right. So we have tape lines. We have a lot of stuff. We have meter ruler, blah blah. So humans are known to have used measuring instruments since ancient times. Okay, the imperial system mostly based on ancient measuring tools such as body parts. Talk about that, and such as yardstick, like milestone, hourglasses. They are still widely used today, especially at our local markets. But nowadays we mostly use modern measuring tools such as tape lines, clocks, thermometers, and scales. All right. Once again, as event planners, we use only few of these measuring tools, mostly distance, time, and weight. To measure distance, clocks are everywhere. Everywhere you see clocks because we measure time. Weight, we don't measure it that much. Probably we will buy a weight. Sometimes we want to weight something. But the most important thing is distance. Distance means from point A to point B. Like we use distance we use distances to get what area of something, volume of something, and so much more. All right. So we talk about one of the most important measuring tools, tape lines and rulers. All right. Especially the tape line. Most people will tell you they don't know how to use the tape line. Okay, because it is confusing. To be quite frank, it is confusing. You know why it is confusing? Because when you open a tape line like this, you see a lot of writings. You don't know which is which. Some writings are red, some are black, some are like far apart, some are like, But the thing is, like, how do you read this tape line? How do you read this tape line? Okay, you see, most tape lines are denominated in both imperial and metric units. All right, so that is the problem. So you don't know which is which, and then you are confused. So hopefully after watching this video, you will no longer be confused when it comes to lines specifically. Okay, tape lines and rulers are one of the most widely used measuring instruments for event planners. Okay, they are used to measure length, area, and volume. Okay, they combine different sizes and lengths, e.g. 30 centimeter, 1 meter, blah 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 blah. Tape lines and rulers are normally divided into short millimeter lines and long centimeter lines. Okay, I'll talk about all these things. All right, in most tape lines and long rulers, in most tape lines and long rulers, all multiples of 10 are colored in red ink. Okay, also this one I will talk about that also. Most tape lines and rulers also contain metric and imperial system. Okay, just like at the metric end, the imperial side also has short and long lines. Okay, the long lines of the imperial system are in inches, while the short lines are in fractions of inches. Okay, when using tape lines and rulers and other instruments, always start from 0. Okay, in order to avoid wrong, like you need to start from 0. Okay, this is 0. This is the 0 part. All right, this is the 0. This is the 0 part. Start from 0 here. All right, this is the ground 0 and continue to wherever you want to go. All right. All right. So without further ado, let's look at the meter, rule, and read it. All right. So here is the tape line. All right, this is the tape line you are seeing. I zoom it in and I've labeled the parts. All right. So when you open a tape line, you will see two sides. You will mostly see a line. Some tape lines you only have the metric system there, and some you only have the imperial system there. But in most cases, 90% of metrics of tape lines, and even rulers, even the small rulers, you have two sides. All right, you have the metric side and the imperial side. I think I have, let's see, you see this ruler here, this meter ruler, you have the imperial side is here. Okay, you see inches, in means inches. All right, this is 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, up to 12 inch. 12 inch make 1 foot. This is the 1 foot ruler, right? 12 inches make 1 foot, and this is the metric side. Okay, the metric side is what you have centimeters. That's why they put it here. So 30 centimeters is here. So as you can see from 0, this is 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 4 centimeter, 5 centimeter. And the centimeter lines are divided into millimeters, because 10 of this line, 10 millimeters make 1 centimeter, 10 make 1 centimeter. And the centimeter lines are made a little bit longer so that you can, and half centimeter line, like this is half of a centimeter, which is like 50 millimeters, it's also made longer. So you realize that, and in the metric side, all the inches side are what? Long. Okay, this is 1 inch, 11 inch, like from 0 to 11, they are 1 inches apart, and half of it is the half of an inch is made longer. Quarter inch is here, and all this stuff. You know, if you are an American and you are in the inch system, you use inches. But for us, metric system world, we use centimeters, meters, kilometers, and so much more. All right. Okay, and now how to read a ruler. All right. So as I say, the imperial site, a ruler, all rulers have, as I mentioned in the photo ruler as well. So all rulers, especially tape lines, they have two sides. All right, they have the imperial side, which is up here, and the metric side, which is down there. For us, the general world, the normal people, we use the metric system, which is millimeters, centimeters, meters, kilometers. You see, this is the metric side. The imperial side, which is America, and people who like using imperial units such as inches, yards, feet, they use up here. All right, so this is the yard side, this is the imperial side, and this is the metric side. So the imperial side, you have is denoted is in like inches. All right, so here you have 1 inch. From here to here is like 1 inch. All right, it is like this size, 1 inch. All right, so as you can see here, all right, so as you can see here, all right, if you check from 0 to here, you see this 1 inch here, you see this 1 inch, you see where is 1 inch, where is the starting of the ruler. All right, you see this 1 inch here, 1 inch. All right, this is the 1 inch. All right, it shows you that from 0, 1 inch, and then it goes 2 inch, and then 3 inch. All right, so the same way here, you see 1 inch, 2 inch, and 3 inch, and goes all the way to where the meter stops. So where the tape line stops. So here you will have different lines. So for the imperial side, there is nothing like like, because for them after inch there is no more unit, because they have like miles. Then after you have yards. Then after you have feet. Then after you have inches. They have some other things like furlong, blah blah. But these are the most famous ones. All right, miles, yards, feet, and inches. Then after inches, nothing. All right. So here, like half an inch, they call it half an inch, or they call it 1/4 inch. So you realize that all these longer lines here, they are like half inches. All right, and this is like a 1/4 inch. All right, you will have your 1/4 inch, because from here to here is inch. Is the difference is 1 inch. All right, from here to here the difference is 1 inch, 1 inch, another 1 inch. So half of an inch goes to shows you this thing. All right. So when you are using the metric side at Jollof events, we mostly use the metric side. All right, the metric side. And in the metric side, all the lines are separated by what? 1 millimeter, 1 millimeter, 1 millimeter. All the line from this line. Let me zoom in a little bit. From this line to this line is 1 millimeter. From this line to this line, 1 millimeter, 1 millimeter, 1 millimeter, 1 millimeter, 1 millimeter, 1 millimeter, 1 millimeter. That's why I put it here as I said 1 millimeter. Okay. So this is the distance between are separated by 1 meter, and some lines are longer than the others. Why? Because the shorter lines, they show that 1 millimeter apart, 1 millimeter apart, and the long line shows that you have reached a centimeter. All right, from this long line to this long line shows you that you are 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, another 1 centimeter, and in the middle you have a medium line here. This medium line shows you that you have reached half a centimeter, which is 5 millimeters. All right, medium line shows you half a centimeter, which is 5 millimeters. As you can see here, like if you come from 1 centimeter to 2 centimeter, you will have a medium line here, so you need that you have reached halfway. From 2 centimeter to 3 centimeter, there is a medium line here, so this is like 2.5 centimeters, or let's say, if you are saying it in millimeter, you say 250 millimeters. All right. Sorry, 25 millimeters. Okay, because 2.5 centimeters is like 25 millimeters. Because if you are counting this line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yeah, this is just an example showing you. Okay. This red line here, so this one shows you this is the centimeter area and this is the inch area. All right, this is the metric imperial side, metric side. And and these rulers, they go all the way. And normally when you look at the tape line, for every, I think, 10 centimeter, you will have a red line here. This shows you that, you see, this is from 40 centimeter here. Let me come closer. You see, from 40 centimeter to 50 centimeter here, you have what? you have a red line. This shows you, this is all way just to guide you so that you can read the tape line. You see we have reached here 16 inches, 17 inches, 19 inches, like all this stuff. For this 1 minus 5, like, I don't know what it's doing. It's not important. This one is not important. 1 minus 5. But I'm just telling you that, whenever you reach after every 10 meters, they put a red there to show you that you are advancing. All right, so this is 10 centimeters, 50 centimeters. That means that the 50 centimeters is like this. Let me open it. All right, 50 centimeters. I don't know, this is 50 centimeters. All right, 50 centimeters. All right, 50 centimeters. All right, and if you look at the mark here, you have 50 centimeters. All right, 50 is here. All right, so this is 50 centimeters. And when you go there, sometimes you see up to 100 meters. Okay, this is 100 meters. What those 100 meters means, you have reached 1 meter. All right, 100 centimeters is what? 1 meter. All right, because this is they will not write here 1 meter. Some rulers you will see there, they write here 1 meter. However, not all rulers that they this one, if 100 centimeters, it means that you have reached 1 meter, because 100 centimeter gives you what? 1 meter, and it goes all the way, I think, to 500 centimeters. What does 500 centimeter means? It means 5 meter here. 5 meter, 500 centimeter gives you 5 meter. All right, and this is a 5. Even they write it here. This is a 5 meter ruler. You see the 5 meters here, a 5 meter tape line. As you can see, 5m means that this is a 5 meter tape line. All right, and 5 meter, and this tape line stop at 16 feet. 16 feet. All right, you see, well, 16 feet here is like 192 inches, because 190, 191, 192. So this is how you read a tape line. Most of the time, as I said, let us ignore this side of the tape line, which is this one's, the imperial side. We are in the Gambia here, and we deal with centimeters. And all these lines, these shorter lines, they are millimeter lines, and each long line here shows you that they are 1 centimeter apart, 1 centimeter apart, 1 centimeter. You have 45 centimeter, 56 centimeter from zero. You remember, this is starting from 0 up to, like, this is 39, 40, 41. You see, 42 centimeter, 43 centimeter, up to 50 centimeters here, and you go up to, like, you reach 100 centimeter. Okay, and then you go until you reach like 500 centimeters. So when you are measuring something, look at this side. Ignore this side at all costs. So if you say you cannot reach a meter because you are confusing, all these numbers are confusing you, but just focus on the millimeter side, the centimeter side. Okay, the centimeters area, because whatever you have in centimeter, you can calculate it from your head. For me here, when I reach 100 centimeter, I don't need to say that, let me look at the calculator or the unit converter to convert it for me to meter, because I know automatically the 100 centimeter is what? 1 meter. All right, even if I reach here, even if I am here in 50 centimeter, I'm like, this is 0.5 meters, half of a meter. All right, so this is how you read the tape line. All right,